So welcome to this month's booking blitz. I'm going to make this a monthly thing, which is super exciting. And yeah, we're going to generate lots of activity in this half an hour window tonight. Just before I get started, I want to have really quickly mention to you guys this book called The Miracle Morning for Network Marketers. I don't know if you guys have heard of this book before. And I say this a lot about things, but this book seriously is changing my life. It's in an insane way. If I was to be brutally honest with you guys, just after I had Brock, it's taken me 6 months, he's 6 months now, to find my love for the business again. Not that I don't love what we do. I just would have rather watched Vampire Diaries with a cup of coffee. That's just how I was feeling about everything. You know, I'm just being really honest here. And, you know, I used to have so much passion and excitement in taking a phone call and building people up and showing people what they could do. And I was just fizzling. And I guess sleepless nights, and they are an excuse to a certain extent, but I stopped growing myself and I stopped helping me. And this Miracle Morning, I have never felt more in the game again. My head is just back in the game. And I remember when I first started this business, I didn't even want to watch TV. It wasn't even interesting me. And I was like thinking to myself, you know, about a month or so ago, how was I in that place that I didn't want to do these things and I wanted to do the business, and it's flipped on me and now I don't want to do the business and I want to watch TV. And how can I make that flip again? If you're in a place that you have to drag your feet to do the business and you want to do the business, if that makes sense, this is your answer. Loud and clear, your answer is here. Don't be your own worst enemy anymore. It is amazing how much business you get done when your heart is back in it again. It's insane and it will blow your mind. So I recommend this to you guys with my heart and soul. Order it today. When it comes, whatever you're reading, put it down. Read this and then incorporate the book you were reading back into your morning miracle. It will change your life, I promise. It's incredible. Hi, you listened to the audio on it today, didn't you, of the girls? Didn't it just sound incredible? So good, hey? Yeah, it really is. One of those self-help things, you know, you've got to help yourself to make them things happen. Okay, so let's get straight into this tonight. So you guys have got lists with some names on it. I do too, and I've got my diary. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'll do the first one if you guys like. Well, I don't expect any of you guys to make calls so that everybody can hear you. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start chipping through my list and I'm going to make the first call. So if you guys just want to listen, you can. And the idea is to see how many bookings we can get in half an hour, what we can create between us girls here. That's the excitement of it. Let's see what we can do, okay? And trust me, it's insane. So, and I have something for the person who creates the most, and it's really, really cool. I have something on my bench. I'm not going to show you what it is until the end, but to the person who creates the most, they're going to have a gift coming to you, and I'm going to have this as a monthly thing. So whoever's on the call jumps on with some names, powers into the booking blitz. I want everyone to type into the chat bar. Can everyone see how to do that, where the chat bar is? Hides is already in there. So in here, every time you get something, type it into there and tell us, okay? Because we'll be on the phone. And things that work and things that didn't work and things like that. So who's pumped? Unmute yourselves. I want to hear your voices. Or don't. Oh, I'm excited. Okay. So I shall go first. I'm going to call this Mum at school. I'll put her on speaker too so you guys can hear her response to me. I'm a little bit nervous. We're friendly, but we're not best buds or anything. I've been meaning to call her for about 2 months to ask her to have a party for me, and I've been really nervous about it. So I'm going to call her tonight with you guys on the phone. I'm being brave. I'm stepping outside my comfort zone because I know 100% that's where the magic happens, and you guys are rooting for me, right? Show me. Okay, I'm going to do it, and hopefully she answers. Not the worst when you do yourself up and then they don't answer. Can you guys just mute yourself? Can you mute yourself, please, Breezer? Okay. Here goes. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear. Hey, how you going?
Good, honey. How are you?
Good. What's been happening? I haven't seen you around for a little bit.
Oh.
We usually run into each other on the school run.
I know, I've been a bit lazy and not actually necessarily always in the gym because often the boys will come out to me, which is quite good. But I sort of thought to myself the other day, God, I don't get to see anybody when the boys just come out to me. So I went in today and I didn't see you. So.
Oh, I didn't go in today. I was lazy. I sent her in from the car. I see Ruben some days going in and out, but yeah, I hadn't spotted you yet. But I was just thinking of you today, and I was thinking I'd love to have a cuppa and a catch up with you. I haven't seen you around, but I just wanted to give you a call too because I just was at that big Arbonne conference the other weekend. Did you see? I don't know if you saw that on Facebook. I showed some pictures. It was a pretty big, awesome, inspiring weekend, and I just really want to pick my business back up again and get things happening again. And I thought I might give you a bell and see if you might be interested in having a couple of girls over. I could maybe come over and pamper.
I would, but I don't actually know that many people that you don't know. I'd be
any mums from school or someone. Don't feel any pressure, and it's completely obligation free. I'm really excited. I'm so close to the last level of management in the company, and I'm like, oh, I just want to get this over the line bad, Yeah.
Oh God, I feel for you because I can only imagine what it's like.
Oh, I'm just so excited.
I think of a few mums, I definitely had something that didn't bother me at all.
Yeah, even just like 3 people, Sonia, like it doesn't have to, including yourself, like I'm happy to just get back into the groove again, and just come and meet some people and, just spread the word a little bit of what I do. And because the mums I had here that night, that's probably really the only mums I know at the school. I don't really know any others.
That's about. I feel the same way. In fact, I was actually there's a new mum in Ollie's class. Sorry, you'll just have to excuse me. I'm doing dishes.
Oh, you're right. That's all good.
Typical mum stuff.
Yeah.
And she, they've only just joined the area, and it was to her a very similar conversation because she obviously had a birthday party for one of her children, and it's not very often that parents outnumber the kids, but there was probably only, a small handful of kids, and she said, sorry, the party's so small, we don't really know many people yet, we can change that. Because I don't know if you would be interested too, and this might be a really good avenue for you to actually meet a different set of people, but we do the Friday night social swim at Shark.
Oh, that sounds awesome. Andy loves swimming too.
It is awesome. It is lots of fun. And it would probably be a good avenue for you to meet different mums that are probably running a slightly different circle to the mums that you're used to seeing.
Yeah.
Just a thought for you anyway. Even if even if you wanted to tag along with us a couple of nights and just meet some new people, I don't mind. So
is that the swimming club?
It's basically what happens is you sign up as it's just a social night. So it's Friday nights, it starts at 5. And swimming starts at 5:30, and what happens is your child can say, okay, tonight I want to just try and do half a lap of freestyle. So they'll just get put in a heat with other kids that are going to do 15 metres of freestyle. But you're not actually competing against the other kids, you're actually recording your own time, and then the next week you try and beat your time. You're not actually against people, you're against yourself.
Oh, cool. That sounds awesome. I would,
There's no pressure to be competitive. It's just, they put on food and people bring wine and beer and chat. It's great. It's so nice.
I would love to do that anyway, just to get out of the house and.
Yeah.
And Andy would love to do that. She loves swimming. She's not a bad little swimmer. So that would be.
Are you still seeing Deb?
No. Are you?
No. We gave up on Deb a while ago.
She's a bit different, old Deb.
Look, I actually just found that the kids were going backwards.
Yeah, really?
I didn't actually feel like they were progressing up. I actually felt they were going backwards. She was more interested in having a chat than actually teaching them what to do.
And she really gets up.
I'm not doing this.
I didn't like how she was getting up them. Like she was really getting up, Andy, and like saying things that I just didn't think was appropriate.
No.
Yeah, but anyway, so no, I haven't gone back there either. The only thing I liked about it was that I could put all the kids in at one go.
Yeah.
But no, that's all good. It's
Yeah.
yeah.
But let me tell you, if you did actually think about doing the sharks as a swimming lesson, the woman there, Pauline, she is amazing.
I'll definitely do that. That'll be kicking up again soon too, won't it?
But I think they're having their sign-up night actually coming up early next month, because I ran into Pauline the other day and I said to her, when is the sign-up day? And she said, oh, I think it's something like the first week of September. But as soon as I see the day, I'll let you know. Because,
that would be great.
We loved it. We loved it for the fact that, being really quite new to the area, it was a really good way to meet people.
Yeah.
It's one of those things, if you didn't really feel like being social, you could just sort of sit there and just as your own family unit. But if you felt like talking to people, there's a whole stand of people to talk to.
Yeah, to
people.
Go around and meet some new people and new faces and stuff. Yeah. No, thanks for that though. That's cool, Sonia. I'll definitely. Good. Thanks for the heads up to get involved in that.
See you there anyway.
Yeah. We'll just end up sitting together and not talking to anybody else. There we go. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, no.
I haven't sort of checked in with you for a while to see how little Bobby's going.
And that's okay. He's going good. He got his first little tooth and stuff. So yeah, he's kicking on. I know, he's getting so big so quick. 6 months now.
You're probably not needing the bumbo anymore, I'm guessing.
No, he's still in the bumbo.
So do you still want the blue one?
The thighs are
Do
getting.
You have it?
Yeah, I do. I might pop over there one day for a coffee this week, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. Just pop over any time.
Yeah, okay.
Anytime you're free.
Yeah, I might do that. I'll pop over. What's a good day? Maybe Wednesday? Does Wednesday suit you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just come over after the school run.
Okay.
Awesome.
Sounds good. I'm going to be here anyway. We've got some guy coming to value our house, so obviously the owner's something with his finances at the moment, so I'll be here.
Yeah, you got to love when that happens.
I'm just sort of like, God, I hope it's not the thing going to sell, because I think I'll cry if I have to move. It's just such an upheaval.
Oh, and moving is just the crappiest job, isn't it? It's just. Oh,
yeah.
It really is.
And we're loving where we are right now because we've got the park right beside us. It's like an extension of our backyard, The boys spend half their life there and we love it. Oh, it's not cool. I'm feeling your pain. We not long moved into here and it's full on moving with kids and stuff. Oh, it is. It's not fun at all.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah, that sounds good. Well, I'll pop in for a coffee with you on Wednesday and yep. And if you think of anything or anyone, let me know. That would be amazing.
Oh, do, huh?
No worries. Well, good. Nice to hear your voice anyway, and we'll have to looking forward to.
I'm really glad everything went well with your conference. It's really good when you get that.
Oh, it was awesome.
It was just injection of passion again.
Yeah, really, it was just what I needed. Just after having Brock and stuff, it was just I forgot how much I loved it, and it just all come flooding back in again. And I'm just so excited to get my networking hat on and get back out there and do it.
Awesome.
Yeah. So no, it'll be good. Yeah. And I feel human again,
That home stretch, you just want to get it done.
Yeah, definitely. So do. Yeah. Oh, sounds good. But yeah, no, that'll be good. It'll be nice. I'll pop in on Wednesday anyway. I don't have Brock at the moment. Jake, I've just got Brock, so it'll be nice. I won't have a toddler to destroy your house.
Oh, that's no worries.
Oh, sounds good. All right then. Well, I will let you go, and I'll see you if I don't see you at school, I'll see you on Wednesday.
All right, honey. I'll see you then.
Okay, text me your address.
Will do.
Okay, thanks, Sonia. See you, Del. Bye.
Bye.
I didn't think about the fact that the call could go for a really long time. And I didn't want to hurry her, like I wanted to keep chatting. Can you unmute yourselves? I want to just chat. But I'll get a booking with her on Wednesday when I go over for coffee. I could tell she's keen. She's supportive.
I
Hey,
said she chatted a lot.
I know, and I'm like, I got to go, but I, don't want her to know that I've got to go, that I was just ringing her to do that, but I didn't think about that part. But the biggest thing I wanted to get across tonight on our little booking blitz is that there's so much more power in a phone call than a message. And Bree is a big example of that. Even just here the other day, hey Bree, like I said to her, you have to ring them, and she's like, no, I want to message them, and I'm like, no, you have to ring them. And she's like, I don't want to. And her first phone call, the first person she called is joining the business. She's launching next month. Bree
That's so cool.
has a launch this weekend and a launch next month. And I'm telling you, it's from ringing people. She got on the phone and rang them. There was no messages in there. And remember, Hides, when we first got into the business, we used to do a lot of business appointments over the phone instead of sending links. We did that. And I think it was very powerful as well to do that. So just kicking it a little bit old school and, getting on the phone. People hear what you're about and they want to help you, like I can tell by even Sonia's tone on the phone just then. If I had to send her a message, there's no way she would have had a party. She's only considering it because I rang her and she heard how much I need it for my business. Do you know what I mean? You have to come from that level. So let's take the floor away now. I'm going to mute it across the board. I've got a couple more phone calls that I'm going to make. So how are you girls feeling to get on the phone?
Nervous?
You couldn't be any more nervous than I just was, I promise you. Nervous, but I'm so determined. I've got my vision board. I just pulled everything off my vision board and printed out sheets and sheets of paper to update it. So I'm feeling so more inspired than ever because I did that today, and just going through all them pictures, I'm like, oh gosh, I need this to happen so much. Just I forgot the little things that I really want to achieve. Just even feeding the hungry and just so many different goals and visions that I have. And I know that Arbonne can be the vehicle that will make that happen. So I'm like, right, that's it. It's not about me anymore. It's go time. I'm getting on this phone and I'm making my business explode. And even just today, the little things that have happened, I've had a couple of one-on-ones booked today and people just getting back to me with things. So I'm just really excited to explode end of this month and to set up September to be a good month. I don't want to go into September with an empty calendar. It's not happening. It's non-negotiable. Let's get some September bookings. Let's be the bar. So let's do this. I'm going to go and call a couple. I'm going to mute you guys. You guys go and call a couple.
Okay.
Do you want me to mute you guys? Do you want me to mute myself? Yeah, that would be.
I'm going to give it a shot.
How are you feeling, Jen and Hides? Oh, yep, there you are. Oh, good. Nervous. Yeah, me too.
I already have like all my workshops booked until November, but I need to get my one-on-ones and my totes done. So
yeah. I've been finding too. The main reason I asked Sonia for a presentation is because I've done a one-on-one with Sonia. She's already using some Arbonne products, but I haven't had the courage to ask her for a presentation yet because I know that she's a bit of a busy mum. But I'm starting with people with one-on-ones because people book one-on-ones like, no worries, you can come over and pamper me. When I ask them to post something, that's when they backpedal a little. They got to clean their house. They got to ask friends over. They got to get food ready, and it becomes a bit of a job for them, and they've got enough on their plate. One-on-one, no worries. And one-on-ones, I find I can get more intimate with them, like know what their work is and if they like it and what their dreams are and what they'd like to be, and I can always work in there that I think they should have a look at this business. I think that they would do very well at it, whereas at a presentation that can be a little bit trickier to work in, whereas one-on-one it's so simple to work it in there. So I'm even now, these people that I want to call are more one-on-ones that I'm going to call and book in, but I'm still excited to get it all happening. And it did interest me that a couple of ladies at AAC have never ever done presentations. So if presentations aren't your forte, like a party as such, I don't mind doing them. So I'll do them in one-on-ones. But if I know some people aren't a fan of the presentation, don't let that hold you back. Just go for the one-on-one. Book. You know, rather book in 5 one-on-ones than not book in anything because you're too scared to ask for a presentation. And I get that. I totally get that. And, you know, when I do a one-on-one, I just say to them at the end, this was great. I've got your order here. If you can refer 3 one-on-ones to me and they order, I'll give you a call because then you can get $145 worth of stuff for 30 and so up and so on.
Oh, I love that.
From their order. And they're like, oh my gosh, yes. You could probably go and see my mom and you could probably go and see my best friend. You know, she lives not too far from here. Is that too far for you to go? And I'm like, no, I'll give them a ring and book in a one-on-one now. So, you know, you got to step outside your comfort zone. You know, you got to think differently and be creative in your mind with things you can do. So, yeah, I'm glad, Hides. I'm glad you liked the little tip tonight. But, yeah, all right, let's do this. It's supposed to be a half-hour call. Let's do this. We'll go. I'll mute it for 10 minutes. I'm going to try to do 2 calls in 10 minutes. So let's get some bookings in, guys. Let's get some pen to paper. And if you don't know numbers, do what Bree did. Bree just messaged everyone on her Facebook, hey, can I get your phone number? I just need to give you a quick call. That's it. Know what it's about, nothing else. And the numbers just come flooding in. Like, what is it? I remember doing that to Lydia and she thought someone had died. She was like, whoa. So, yeah, just do that and get phone numbers of everybody and give them a quick call. You know? Yeah, okay. You're awesome, Hides. Let's do this thing. I already did that today, so I got phone numbers ready to go.
Well done. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk if other people are on the phone. I should go back to the chat bar. This recording is going to be really great for those watching the recording.